Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Minecraft. I forgot to mention in part 1, my name is Uber, and you may have seen my Let's Play of Portal. I'm a little new to this, so forgive me for forgetting a few minor details like, my own name. I believe it is still night. If you remember last time, we holed ourselves up in this little cavern, got a whole bunch of coal, and some iron. But we had to hole ourselves in because it was night and monsters run around at night. And I figured, you know what? This is just a test. It's not going to last. Might as well run out and show you some of the monsters. I might die. It'll be fun. From inside my cavern, I could hear a zombie. Ah, there he is now. And yes, they make little sounds. And they walk towards you with their arms up. Probably should have made a sword before I came out here, but I will whack him with my shovel instead. And I'll whack him with my bare hand. Because I'm badass like that. And it takes a while with your bare hand, because your bare hand does very minimal damage. It's hard enough killing like little critters like sheep and pigs and cows and chickens and stuff, but it's really hard to kill creatures that will actually kill you with your bare hands. There we go. And for some reason, zombies drop feathers. I don't know why, but it's a good way to get feathers. Feathers are useful for making arrows, which are really only useful if you have a bow, which you need string for, and to get string you have to kill spiders. So there's all these, you have to kill lots of different things, you have to harvest lots of things to make different things to be able to survive. It's a long process, and it's really fun if you like to collect things, if you like to survive, if you like survival type games, survival horror, because really it is terrifying when you hear things like zombie sounds through the walls, you'll hear creepers sneaking up behind you. Yeah, so if you like things like that, if you like to explore, the world that is generated in this it's all procedurally generated, it's all random, and it's apparently 3 times the size of Earth, which is incredibly impressive, especially since this game is made by one guy. He calls himself Notch. He has a real name, believe it or not, but I cannot remember what it is. He is Swedish, and somehow that makes him awesome. I'm trying to find some more monsters, because this is kind of boring. But I am not seeing much. You'd think they'd live in like this forest, maybe like a haunted forest or something, but no. Strange. I'm trying to think of what else I can discuss. I would like to talk about lava, because lava is really awesome. You usually only find that deeper down, but you can occasionally spawn a map that will have lava flows on the surface, and you'll see like giant lava waterfalls, and it's really awesome stuff. Lava is useful in that you can use a bucket of it to smelt things. Oh, I could show you. Nope, I don't have enough. You can build a furnace, which you can use to smelt iron and such, and what that means is basically you turn it from iron ore into actual usable iron blocks or bars. And there's some spiders. Okay, so this is a spider. Spiders will jump at you. They jump really long distances, and I'm trying to run away so that it doesn't kill me in its jumping. There you go, see? And it leaps at you from a long distance. But as soon as it becomes daylight, they will actually become docile, and they will not attack you anymore. Unfortunately, this one's going to have to die, because it hit me, and that's annoying. And it's probably going to kill me, actually. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, when you die, your options are, you go back to the title screen, and you lose everything you've done. Or you can respawn, and if you had anything, you could find where you died, and head right back to where you were. And I'm being an idiot. But no, yeah, you can find where you died, go back to where you were, and all your stuff will still be there. If you take too long, however, that stuff will despawn, and if you die in lava, that stuff's all gone. So yes, the zombies and skeletons during the day will actually light on fire, spontaneously combust, and burn away, and die. And they'll still leave their loot around. So sometimes you'll come out from your safe haven, wander around, and you'll find arrows and feathers just lying around. And those are from the skeletons and zombies that burned away and died in the middle of the night. I'd like to find my corpse now, because damn it, I had iron. Let me wander around and see if I can find it. Skeletons, they look like skeletons. They have creepy little faces, and they make this little sound, and it's arrows flying at you, and it's pretty terrifying. Those will all be dead by now, though. I would also like to show you creepers, but I can't seem to find any. That is really strange, because normally, the last time I did this, when I had my other Let's Play video that got corrupted and for some reason didn't work, those things, it was insane. They were all over the place. I had creepers in like every tree. It was amazing. not being so lucky now. Creepers, as opposed to spiders, will actually always be aggressive and will always chase you no matter what. Well, dang, that kind of sucks. I had a lot of good iron. And other stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you'll see this is where I died, and all my stuff is still here. And the creature that killed me is actually gone. I don't know if it just wandered away, or if it like, despawns so that you're safe and you can go back. Not sure. Alright, well, what else can I discuss? I can show you, this is an axe. To make an axe, I'll just build it out of shapes so you can see it. What you do is you do a shape kind of like this, and then you do a staff. So you see, this is the handle, and then you just do an axe, this little bracket shape. And that is how you make an axe. Stone axes are nice because you'll see it chops it much faster than it chops by hand. Much faster, and it's great. So early on, if you can, it can really fast run out, grab a little bit of stone, get a little bit of wood, build yourself a stone axe. You can go through and just destroy a forest, and you'll have tons of wood, and you can actually pretty much in a single day get enough wood to actually build yourself a house on the surface, and it will be really easy. So that's one viable method. You don't have to dig yourself into a hole or find a natural cavern or anything like that. You can actually just build yourself a house right off the bat. But you have to kind of start small and conserve your stuff and conserve your time, because it is quite difficult to build a decent house fast enough, and you have to build it in such a way that the monsters can't get you. Creepers can actually sense you from a few spaces away and explode anyway, so you kind of have to avoid the walls if you go with that method. Well, I'm wandering around here, and I am not finding much to discuss. I would dig farther, but really, I mean, you've pretty much seen it all. You dig in, and you dig in. That may seem boring to some of you, but it's really fun to eventually, you can create stairs, you can make different levels of stuff, and just build massive fortresses inside of your little cave. Like, this could potentially have, like, 7 rooms in it. Some sort of lookout post on the top. It could go way deep into the earth. It could have mine shafts that go all the way to the bottom, where there's a rock called, people usually call it adminium, because it's the admin who placed it. And when you get down there, you find all sorts of cool stuff. Diamond, redstone, which is used for like wiring and stuff. A guy actually built a computer, a working 16-bit computer in Minecraft with redstone. It was amazing. The thing was huge, though. You'll find stuff like obsidian, which is the hardest substance they make, but you can't use it for tools. I am not really sure why it exists. It's strange. You usually find tons of lava and tons of monsters, which is, it's terrifying. I wish I wasn't just walking around and talking. That makes it kind of boring, but unfortunately, there's not much to do here. I don't mean there's not much to do in the game. There's tons to do in the game, but I don't want to do too much entertaining stuff outside of the actual Let's Play. I'd like to just tell you how it all functions. Maybe you can start your own. The game is still in alpha. Basically, that's before beta, what most games usually release for testing. But he's actually letting people test in alpha for 10, I think it's euros? It's either euros or pounds. And that translates to roughly somewhere around 12 to 15 American dollars. And if you get in now, you won't have to pay again when it updates to beta, and you won't have to pay again either when it updates to the full game. So pretty much you're getting this game for, I think he said half price, might be even like a third the price, which is a really good deal for any sort of game. And multiplayer's going in. He's planning on eventually having like buildings that will spawn different creatures than just skeletons and zombies that you'll have to actually go in adventuring and take down. There's a lot that is planned to eventually go into the game, and there's a lot that's in it already. I'm exploring the ocean on foot, not usually possible, but you know, it's snowy, so I got to walk across the ice. Yeah, so there is quite a bit to do, but the snow, I can tell, would get really annoying really fast, and the white is kind of blinding, so I will aim for a non-snowy level when I do my actual Let's Play portion of this. I'll get some things out of the way now. For people who are watching, would it be best if I maybe, if I dig straight down? Some people have done just like you dig a small hole and you build from there. Some people will dig into the sides of mountains. I might make an above ground house. My watch is beeping. I'm sorry. There's the option of building a house above the water. That's kind of fun. I've done that before. So, what would you people like to see? Leave a comment on the video, or go to 910cmex.com If you can't find me on there, my username is Uber I know, cheesy. But if you can't find me on there, ask around, you'll find me eventually. And you can leave a comment on, I don't know, there's a thread called Uber Plays, which I made, which is about this. If you want to leave a comment there about what I should do, you can leave it there. If you're not part of the site, you probably don't know where that is. You can join the site. Lots of awesome people there. Lots of good art, good role-playing stuff. It's really nice. Or you're probably better off just leaving a YouTube video or YouTube comment. So I have been rambling and wandering around. I'm trying to think of what more to talk about. If you have a specific biome you want me to start in, they don't actually have biomes yet. But I mean, if you want me to start in a mountainous area, flat, weird and hilly like this place was, forested like crazy, I will search for that land type and try to create it to your specifications. Kill myself in a cactus. No, okay. So this is all for you guys. I love Minecraft and I would play it anyway, but I'm doing Let's Plays now, so it's all to entertain you. And I will do that because if it entertains you, it'll entertain me, because I like entertaining people. Entertaining. I'm gonna go kill a cow just so you have something interesting to watch. It's funny. This game is really hard to explain to people because there's very little explanation really for why it's fun. It just is. You build, you collect, you find, you run in terror from little green things that look like penises. Yeah, try to explain that to your friends. Yeah, it's a game where you run away from these green penis-looking monsters and they explode and kill you, or sometimes you can kill them and get gunpowder. Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense when you explain it to random people. But I mean, it's strange. I mean, so many people find this game really fun. There's nothing to it. There's no goal. There's no end. There's not even any really help. So I mean, unless you have like Let's Plays like this, or you watch a walkthrough, or you go to the wiki, you have very little to help you along, and you kind of have to make your own way in it. And I'm sure people who just start out die plenty of times. I know I did. But I mean, there seems like there's so little here, and yet there's so much here to do. And I haven't even gotten into the multiplayer. At some point, I might Let's Play multiplayer. You know, get some friends together, hop on, see what happens. So yeah, if you have a specific option you'd like me to try out for the game, just leave a message or a comment, and I will try and do that. I'll try to accommodate as many people as I can. And I think I've given you the basics. I'll try not to go over them as much when I actually play. And that's about it. I'm also going to start a Let's Play on a different game. So if Minecraft is not your... I said Minecraft. It's not Minecraft, it's Mine Awesome. If Mine Awesome is not your cup of tea, there's that game, which may entertain you more. Or if you're a liar, you'll be entertained anyway, and you'll love the fact that I just gave you a shout-out. Or you might hate it, who knows? I don't know. But I am going to call it off here, because otherwise I will keep talking forever and I'll go over. I've already gone for 13.5 minutes of this, and I've done, like, nothing. I've wandered around, nearly gotten killed by a spider. No, I did get killed by a spider. And then I killed a cow. Or two. So I have done nothing. I hope you were entertained by my talking, and that wasn't too boring to you, or for you. I hope I'm not blinding you with all this white. Blind. So I'm gonna jump off this cliff and shut myself up now. Whee! Oh, that sucks. Alright. Hope you enjoyed these 2 tutorial videos, and so leave some comments for what you want to see, and I will be back eventually. Thank you. Bye.